So, hi guys, a little bit earlier tonight for the first stream. There's a hosted session on Nürburgring as a VWLAN training, I think hosted by Dominic, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to race this VWLAN next week, Friday, yes. And we run the GTE, it's the last race of the VLN, so end of the season. And I thought I will hop in and have a go here when the session is on. How long is it? Oh, half an hour. So I'd like a couple of laps. Maybe one or another of my friends will see and drop in, we will see. Oh, I have to go. This is GT3. I don't want to be stuck behind. Hopefully he let me pass. Come on, I have to make a pass anyway. Why would you not let me pass now? Why do you make me pass on the hot lap then? I don't understand that. So he's cutting to Döttinger Höhe, I guess because he wants to do a hot lap instead of doing in lap. But he is a class below me, so eventually I'm going to catch him. And then both of our times are going to be slower. I don't know. Yeah, now what? Well, it's not going to be a hot lap, but a fun lap. Makes me fight the GT3 car. Yay!
Left side. Left.
Ooh! I didn't have a contact. Sorry if this was netcode, I didn't have a contact, but it looks like you got a push from me. Sorry about that. Did my audio work? Yeah. But I don't really, I mean, I'm sorry, this was my mistake, obviously. But he had really, well, this was a defensive line he was taking there on the right hand side, going inside. This was not race line. I really don't, yeah, I really don't understand this in the practice session unless we want. But they are different classes, you wouldn't fight. So I really don't get what his intention was there. First of all, cutting to Döttinger Höhe for a hot lap. And then going on the hot lap just in front of me, being in a faster class. Doesn't make any sense because it's obvious I'm going to catch him and then we have to make a pass. And it will cost time for both of us. So it's contradicting with the idea to have a hot lap. And then going defenses race line. So I didn't expect that at all. Yeah. And then was a bit aggressive on the brake. And went like a meter too long. I'm really in love with Nordschleife. I simply love this track. There is no other track which is remotely as interesting as Nordschleife is. And I'm still quite pissed they killed the Nordschleife Fun series. And again, they did not include it for week 13 now. It had always had been amazing races here in week 13. Because people who normally run their series and are training for them, they hopped in Nordschleife Fun in 13th week. And we had like full grids here with like 50 cars doing 3 fun laps. It was hilarious. I mean, we, friends of mine and myself, we started from the pits and worked our way through like 20, 30, 40 cars up to the podium, quite often within 3 laps. This was by far the most intense experience for us, for me. Fun, exciting, challenging. It had everything. And I'm really pissed that iRacing is not offering this anymore in week 13. In case you want to support this and you see this video and you think like this is an awesome track, it should be offered in the series, then please look for the Nordschleife Fun post in the complaints department of the forum, iRacing forum. It's somewhere at the top normally. You can vote to have Nordschleife Fun race back, and you can leave a message why you want Nordschleife to be back.
You'll have to like keep your wits about you, mate.
So maybe at some point we get it back, I don't know. So far nobody from staff did comment on that, why it's gone and if they plan to put it back or not. Oh, I'm not fast today. I guess this is a GTE in front of me. Or a really fast GT3.
Sector 1 is quick.
Finn is quick.
Sector 2 time is okay. Yellow flag.
Last corner was not good. Not sure if I have some
P3, you've just done a
top speed damage.
39.3 seconds. Sector 3 times okay. P2 is possible. And P1 seems to be a qualifying lap. Well, 4 seconds. I don't think this is race speed. Oh, it's freaking fast, and this is a wrong gear. Didn't pay attention. Lost my green time. Sector 1 times okay.
Sometimes I hate my consistency. If you try to improve your own lap time, whatever you try, you just stay at the same time you had already. think the next corner I can do better than the last time, but can also do worse. This was not the best. Oh, this doesn't happen often to me. Ay, 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 ay. Maybe I wait for Finn Marks. Just maybe he wants to. He's almost at my time. Basically, he runs exactly the same time. Let's wait for him. Two of them are Finn and Sven. I could have some damage left front, even if there was no contact sometimes. Not sure. Oh no, I'm pulling him! I don't want that!
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. The guy behind has just done a 740.2. Alright, Big G, you've used half your fuel. Yellow flag, caution.
We almost crashed each other. Ah, this seems like a nice little group here. Nice space. Should be fun. They looked a little bit aggressive with each other. I'm not sure how long this goes well, but we'll see. Oh, missed the apex here. Ah, big error, big error, big error. Big mistake. Ah, that will catch them anyway.
Yellow flag, watch out. Car left. Clear left.
He's too aggressive. Finn. He's too much on the edge and then him making mistakes. Both of them were driving too aggressive, are over their limits. So they were fast, like Finn, he had the same time like I did. But it's a pity it's over. But he was too aggressive to reach it, and that's dangerous. So they can clock in 1 lap, 2 laps, but chances are that they have a mistake eventually. Let's see if Finn can stay with me. I think I should be able to make a pass, but he had to stay close enough. That doesn't look like it. Oh, this was a big mistake as well. Not good. Overdriven as well. was able to catch. Made 2 stupid mistakes. But this is too slow. Won't be able to catch me unless I have top speed issues. I think I have some top speed damage, because he shouldn't be faster than me here on the straight now. There's no draft, and he's faster, unless he runs less wing, but don't think so. Let's take a look at this car. Oh, looks good. Yeah, maybe it has a different setup. Hi Bren. Yes, I do use multi-projection. Take a look. You see, it's ticked. I think why you think it's different, it's the positioning of the GoPro. It's not my perspective from here, but like very right, quite right for me. So the GoPro has a view from this side, so it's very close to the right screen. Plus use wide view in the GoPro, and this makes the windows, is there now window now, but you will see that the windows, they go like this. It's like fish eye effect, and I think this is why the cockpit looks a bit weird in the stream, but from my point of view it looks okay. I just cannot have the GoPro where my eyes are sitting, so so now what? Now what? Merlin is doing a race. Look at him. Michael Besuch. There's another session on Nürburgring with the Ferrari GT. Okay, I think I will continue what I have started. Sim Racing Academy, Simon. Yes, we stay with the GTE. You see here now. I don't know if you're still watching, Brandon. But if you take a look at the windows here, from my point of view, when I look at the right screen, this looks like rectangle, perfectly fine, like a square. And from the GoPro point of view, it looks really weird, like this one, for example. So I think this is why the cockpit, the right-hand part of the cockpit looks not so good. Because compared to other simulations, even like Assetto Corsa Competizione, I think they still didn't implement proper triple screen support. You can correct me if they have done by now, but last time I checked, I didn't see. As well as most other sims, even if they have something like it, normally they don't, at least they don't have this multi-projection implementation like iRacing has. And therefore the side, left and right side from the cockpit normally looks much better in iRacing than in most other simulations due to this multi-projection system. But on large screens and high resolution, like mine for example, so I have two 560 times 1440 pixels per screen, so in total it's 7680 I think times 1440, and that's plenty more than 4K. So to render this, it's quite a task for a CPU and GPU. I get myself something to drink. Back with you in a minute. didn't check the session time. It's already finished again. Why? Why? Ay, ay, ay. Too bad. There is a session with a supercar, V8 supercar on Nordschleife until 11:43, so that's 20 minutes. Actually, I wanted to try this out anyway, but changing from GTE to V8 supercar on Nordschleife is a bit challenging. Let's try it anyway. What? Password? Really? Are you serious? Oh no. Supercar. Do I need to control stuff in a supercar? Not really. Let's try this one. One of my new wheels. I cannot, because this is not a Fanatec. I would have to change the Fanatec thing. I don't want to. Well, then let's go with a BMW. Because I want the round one. If we do V8 supercar, I think this is more suitable. And yesterday I played a little bit to create our Tango paint for the supercar. I haven't checked it yet on the car, so that's the second reason. It's like 20 minutes until I'm loaded. It's 15 minutes until I have to configure all the buttons. It's 10 minutes. I can't remember when I tried when I drove supercar the last time. I think I never ever drove a supercar on Nordschleife. I think not once. Speaking of BMW wheels, look at what I got. What I got today. Next wheel project. So this is the airbag module. It's deinstalled, so I don't put it in completely. But that's a. Oh, can you see this here in the GoPro? Yeah, or maybe here it's even better. That's I have a BMW E39 5 Series car. So basically exactly this steering wheel on my car. Well, I do have the original one, and this is like a tuning rebuild, but basically it looks exactly the same. So it's original from BMW for the BMW car, and I deinstalled the airbag thing. This would be something to have an airbag if you crash. Airbag is off. So because I tried to figure out how to install this thing. So airbag away. Always be careful with airbags. You never know. Because it has just this round stuff it has for regular installment in the car. So this doesn't fit at all on any like quick release. So next week I'm going to take this baby with the silver part of a Buchfink quick release to a metalworking workshop and ask them if they can solder it here on this, and if they can do, I'm not sure, then I can use this on the Buchfink like any other sim racing wheel. But it's an original BMW, and I can tell you, weight and build quality is different to sim racing wheels, no matter if it's Fanatec or Simocube or Turn or whatever. This is a massive wheel and it's super heavy, so for that one you definitely need a direct drive. If you put this on a belt driven drive, it won't move at all. And probably after 10 minutes your wheelbase would start to smoke. No, this is a really heavy wheel, so you definitely need a strong drive to drive it. So let's take a look. Since it's I've never driven this, I have to configure first everything. This. This throttle. Brake. So what I do when I configure brake, since you're online now, normally I don't show that. I push it to like 15 to 1600, which is about 80 kilograms. Well, it's an estimation, I never measured it, but based on experience and real cars, it's like somewhere at 80 kilograms. And then I release it, but I keep the foot like around 130 raw to have a dead play in the beginning, so I can rest my foot on the brake without braking. Very important. If you don't do that and you touch a brake, you will always brake slightly. So you can tweak the numbers in the ini files. This is a quick and dirty way to do it. So just then release to clutch. You can do the same with clutch. Just leave the foot a little bit on the clutch, so you don't have accidentally some clutch movement. Shift no up. I will go with it's not working. Sometimes this little shifter, this big ass shifter, I don't know why, but it's kind of not recognized, and I have to unplug and plug it in again, and then normally it starts working. Come on. I don't find it anymore. that's a bit stupid because I cannot plug it in again. Ah, there we go. So, let's see. Ah, there you are. Because for this car, Supercar, V8 Supercar, I bought this shifter. No 8 shifter, because I think supercars are driven by big sequential shifter. This should be okay. Let's use custom. We have to check this while driving. I only use anti-stall clutch. Sometimes I don't even use this. Never auto engine. Auto speed. No. Gearbox sequential. Yes. Push the dog just in case. So ignition is set, headlights, speed limiter, speed limiter. Well, I don't use this in this car since I have no idea of this car, but I'm setting it anyway. I have to do this. So, now do I see enough here? Yes, this looks okay-ish. Could even go on a bit, maybe. It's okay. So they have implemented the new tire model for this car, and I've read plenty of comments that it's quite good. Different to the Porsche Cup, which is not good, and I agree. But well, I hardly drive the Porsche Cup anyway. But it just doesn't feel right. It's like really too soft everywhere. You don't feel the grip. So I'm a bit afraid, to be honest. Coming from the GT, hopping into a V8 supercar, which I never drive. Well, let's see how far we come.
It exits clear.
And driving on the wrong side of the car to make things even harder. Well, we didn't crash here. That's a good one, because this corner is the first where you normally crash if you try a new car. But since I know that it's easy to crash here, I'm overly careful. Sound is really good. So now this is the big question: how fast can we go? Well, it's almost flying. The front lifted off. I thought this is a heavy car. There should be a big engine sitting in front, not? Of course I don't have a setup, so this is baseline. So far that makes fun. How long do we have? 8 minutes. better than I thought, actually. Wheel could be a tiny little tick harder of force feedback, I mean. Maybe I have to try. Oh, come on, you can do it. Now, how fast here? This is also the big question if I drive Nordschleife for first time in a new car. And you have no idea actually how fast you can go through Mutkurve. Ah, it has some... just saw something. Since I have no idea of this car, I thought that these are also rev limit LEDs, but they are not. They show up, I think, when I lock the tires. So it's maybe ABS and or traction control. I guess it's ABS warning for right and left tires. Maybe even front and rear. Oh, I would totally drive this series if they would have these cars on this track. Oh, bit wide, no, it's okay, no! Well, it's a supercar, they can take some beating, no? So I've heard. Yeah. So it's not good. I need to be more precise with shifting down. Well, almost. Cheers to my very first lap in a supercar on Nordschleife. Gearbox gear ratios has to be changed. Oh, it's quite fast. 283 kilometers an hour. And this is in the ref limiter. Oh, I forgot to brake. Can try one more lap.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
Oh, it's really soft over the... It's really nice. You don't feel the curbs at all. It's just like... Oh, we have one time from some... Oh! This is really weird how the front lifts off over Flugplatz. No, it's too fast. All good. It's a supercar. Supercar can take anything, therefore it's a supercar. Why would it be a supercar otherwise? I still have got my mirrors, so... Ah, downshift. Oh, my downshift's not working. I'm too stupid to use sequential gearbox. I can only use pedal shifters. Or a regular one. But this concept with braking and using just the throttle to rev match and downshift, it's a little tricky for me. I can do heel and toe, so I could do it normally, I would say. But well, you wouldn't do this in this car if you can do it like that. But I'm just not used to it. Oh, this is soft, oh my gosh. This feels so soft, this car at high speed. It's like a boat really swimming, like the Titanic. Why? Oh, no. Ah, this was first. I don't see the gears, that's a problem. Well, I have it on my wheel. I'm not used to look at there. I looked at the wheel. Because here it says, but I don't look here. Why? Boah. over this corner, over this crest, the car really wants to fly. Stay. Whew. This was on the edge, but not over the edge. This is okay. This was quite good actually. Well, let's see. There's one reference time from Mike Netzelmann. Sounds German. 6:56. Oh, I forgot. Wrong layout. No! P1! First lap in my life. Yeah, baby! I mean, these cars are built for doing donuts, no? Well, 6 guys in the session. Probably none of them really tried. Ooh! What is all the yellow stuff on my car? Yellow lights. Not supposed to be yellow lights here. There's one layer on the car, obviously, on the car paint, which is not supposed to be there. Let's take a closer look. Far chase. Chase. This looks ugly. This is completely messed up. Why is the Ferrari logo on the rear wing? And oh, I have to check the layers on the Photoshop. But very strange, very strange. Why? And this is like it's supposed to be, this too. That's okay. This is like should be straight, I guess. But it's not. But the Ferrari and these, they are not supposed to be like that. No. And this also not. Why is it like this? This is also wrong, misplaced. But that's really weird because I would not place this like over the Ford logo. I place this here. So I suspect not only that there are wrong layers being used, The whole skin doesn't work. Because this I place in the middle of the roof. So I see everything is moved like about 30 centimeters to the front for whatever reasons. But I downloaded the template for this car like after the update and used it accordingly. This should be the windscreen. This should be here. And this should be here, and this should be here. This doesn't work at all. It's okay. We know that this doesn't work. I don't know why, but this doesn't work. Maybe because trading paint didn't update to the new car. So I used the new paint, the new template, but my guess is trading paints is putting it wrong, like on the old version of the car. So they have to update that. That's my guess. Besides of the Ferrari stuff, which should not be here in the first place. Anyway, I'm first with my first lap ever. And I quite like it. I really...
You've gone outside of track limits there.
I really like this car. And I want to see... Look at this car! This car wants to fly. It did the same at Flugplatz. Do I find this? Where is this? Ah, yeah. We're coming up to this now. It feels much worse or stronger in the car than it does here, obviously. Do we see rear chase? No. Rear chase. Ah, yeah, here. Who flames? Cool. I don't like the rear. I mean, despite that the paint is messed up. Actually, it's kind of fun. The wrong lights here, but Tango racing on the other side. Maybe I make this as standard. Anyway, it was really fun to drive this car. I did like this. This was quite entertaining. Okay. I don't know what to do. BMW at Barcelona. Yes, that sounds like a good combination. I'm going for that. It's a BMW, but still, it's also a GT car. So So I think I've never driven BMW here. Let's see if the wheel is under control. Looking good. Looking good.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
You're not going to need this, but ooh, people are shining fast now here. Let's see how the BMW drives around here.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line.
Whoopa! William, where are you? You should like this combo, I guess. Ooh, this was bad. Ah, yeah, you see pink times. Never been here. 1:45. Is the time of the first guy, the fastest guy so far. Last time I drove here, it was with William in the Formel F3 Dallara. So, quite a different feeling. Ooh, 100 is quite a bit late.
Fastest lap for Costa, 146.20. P3.
Ah! We can do better.
Sector 1 time's okay.
This corner is so weird compared to the former cars.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Ah, we are catching.
Your lap time was at 144.24.
Ooh, P1 is super fast.
Clear left. Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace.
William, where are you? I know that you have Barcelona, I know that you have
B3,
the BMW.
0.6 off the pace. That lap time was 144.5.
Oh, I can do P2.
Sector 3 time is quick. Track temperature is falling. It's now 41 Celsius.
Ah, too fast. I don't know how to take this corner the best way.
current lap time is 1:44.38. Sector 1's quick.
Oh, this looks good.
Sector 2 time is okay. The car ahead has just done a 1:44.33.
Ah,
That's a new fastest lap.
last drift was not good.
1:44.00. P2, good lap. That's your best in the session. That
P2!
lap time is 1:43.68.
1/10 behind P1.
The leader has just done 1:43.79.
Ah, fuck you. I don't think I can go much faster than the last lap. This was for me quite without mistake. Okay, don't touch the yellow curb.
Alright, Big G, we need to watch these track limits.
Ah! Why?
E4. The track temps increasing. It's now 43 Celsius. Watch these track limits.
I'm afraid by now, as the session is full, William won't be able to join. Too late, break points.
Mind these track limits, please, Big G.
Why is William not joining?
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
So, yeah, I never know if you want me to write or give you a reply here in voice chat, because I don't know if you're still watching and listening to it. So sometimes I think writing down it's you can read it later maybe. So William is online, but he's not joining. I don't know why. What's going on with William? Because then we would have like more of a race situation. But I guess this session is full. 40. I think it's the maximum they take here. So even if William would like to join, I guess he cannot because the session is full. No, 30, they only take 30. Why does this say 40? I can hop in. I will wait a little bit for the next Dutch server, and then I'm going into the next Dutch server, and maybe William will join. Let's have 2 more laps here.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
No drift, come on. Open. Ah, no drift. Should be green now. No! I thought.
Sector 1 time is good.
Ah, overbroke.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
It's not good anyway. Let's save tires for the next try.
Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Oh, Gary! Finally, somebody!
What's going on, Bernie?
Well, I'm entertaining some viewers, but nobody is showing up. They ask me to race. There's nobody to race.
There's no track to race on.
No, that's nice. I'm at... well, did you buy Barcelona? You have to buy Barcelona.
I didn't. I just got the Silverstone one.
Ah, shit, I should have told you to buy Barcelona instead.
Yeah.
It's a really great track.
Well, okay.
And now there's the BMW Challenge there, and it's a really good combi. Really nice to drive.
You drive?
Sector 1 time's okay.
Sorry?
You're not driving at the moment, are you?
Yes, I do. Actually, I tried to do a hot lap, but
Okay.
so far...
It's saying you're online, but it's not saying you're driving. The thing's not working properly.
Excuse me?
Because you're online, no wheel next to you.
Ah, on iRacing.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at my stream, you will see that I'm driving. This is stupid iRacing stuff. It's... Ah, no, but actually this might be correct, because... I just... I left this session to register for the next Dutch server popping up, because William is online.
Oh, okay.
And I had some nice fights with him here in Barcelona, but in the Formula car. Anyway, I know that he has the BMW,
I'm watching the stream now.
and it's a really good combination. So I will do one more lap and then see if the Dutch server is on.
You're currently 1.7 off the pace.
Like 2 positions are just a tenth of a second ahead, so.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
Ah, slow. It's a beautiful track, really is. Very interesting. Ah, okay, this was shit. But I didn't find this 1/10 of a second. I don't find it. 1/10 of a second, it would be P2 instead of P4. But just don't find it.
1.28 off the pace. That was a 144.03.
No, come on. Yeah, green, green, green. second gear maybe? Ah, okay, and here maybe third. Ah, too slow for that one. Shit, until then it was there.
0.30 off the pace.
No! Fucked up last corner. Okay, so it's there, definitely it's there, the 10th.
You're currently 0.28 off the leader's pace. That last lap was at 144.03.
Ah, too late on the throttle.
I'm gonna jump into Mount Panorama.
Okay, okay.
Renault 3.5 is on there.
Okay.
Okay, Big G, you need to watch the track limits.
I saw 2/10 of a second and lost all again. No! Oh no! Would have been P2.
Sector 1 time is good.
Okay, this curb is too much. Oh, victims! I see a lot of victims. 4! All in a BMW shell. Look at them. Going to eat them. One by one.
Side. Clear left. Car right. Still there.
I
Clear
control
right.
dive
5
bomb.
minutes.
Why not? These were 3 in one go. Whoever said he wants some more racing, well, there you go. And the 4th one is going to come as well. Oh, another one. This guy coming from the pit.
Car right. Clear right. Car left. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Nice, Danilo.
Watch the track limits, please, Big G.
Not too bad, all 4 of them.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Whew. Well, for me this was entertaining. So I'll hop on the next Dutch server and hope that William has time to join now. And by the looks of it, it's going to be full again. So we should have some nice race situations at least. If not a race, then at least race situations. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, but then this is the next week. Ooh. There's 40 minutes left. We do this one. Because actually I quite like this combo, BMW at Barcelona. It's quite nice. So I'm back in a minute. drop a note to William asking where he is. Because normally he left. So bad luck, I guess. He has no time to drive today, obviously. Yeah, so there are three guys I run most with. Gary, he was online. He was saying hello just a second ago. But he doesn't have Barcelona, and so far, obviously, he's not prepared to buy it. So he went off and is racing now at Bathurst, but Formula. And at the moment, I did Formula yesterday. I'm not such a big Formula car fan. More GT guy. So today I want to drive GT. And normally I fight a lot with William Niemandsverdriet from Belgium. Also like a 5,500 rating driver, very fast guy, very consistent, and it's absolutely fantastic to race with him. We pay a lot of respect and attention to each other, so if we get close to each other we make space, and we have awesome side-by-side racing going on. If you want to look up some of the videos I posted. Just recently we had a really good side-by-side fight on Nordschleife. Was it William or somebody else? Oh, well, normally it's William. And then there's another teammate, Alberto, but he's on a bike trip at the moment, so he's not on the simulator. So, and Jorge Soligo is also a team member, but he's from Brazil, and for him it's just early evening, so he's normally online rather late. So kind of nobody around for tonight. Anyway, we will look for some guys here, and maybe we find somebody who wants to race with us. What's going on here? There are like 17 people, but only 2 actually racing, and all the others left again, or what? Ugh. So, plenty of people, but nobody's racing. Who is racing? Pierre is not doing anything. Tobias also. Nobody's racing. That's a bit disappointing. Yeah, well, sorry guys. I thought this is going to be a crowded session, but obviously it's not. So the EFB country is still here. Movement of steering wheel, the cockpit, and the car. I think it's also a matter of personal preferences. The default setting for most simulations is that when you drive, if you think about us at the Corsa, is that your head is like the camera representing your view is shaking a lot together with the car, which makes everything goes like this. I personally always find this, it makes sense in VR. I got a VR. Sometimes I drive just for fun a little bit in VR. But for the endurance races, I prefer the triple screen setup. And in VR it makes perfect sense, and everything shakes and you have real 3D, and it just works out. For me, in a screen setup, to have the camera shaking like this, it doesn't work. Because, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. I cannot really focus, it's hard to see where the track is, everything is shaking and blurry, and maybe also related that these are not super high speed screens. They have 70 hertz, so 70 frames per second, and so they are not like dedicated gaming monitors, because for this kind of resolution there is no graphic card in the world or CPU, as far as iRacing is concerned, in the world who could render the resolution for triple screens up to 120, 140 hertz or frame per second. So I got these 70 Hertz screens, and basically I'm fine with them. But of course, if you have like super fast movements like this, everything gets kind of blurry. Maybe it's better on gaming monitors. So for myself, I got used to not have these massive movements going on. And you have movements when you drive, if you jump or hit the curbs. Also the car in the game moves quite like, you have also the gear shifts, you see a little bit, and this is exactly what the D-Box system is doing as well. We don't have really high, yeah, there's one. So if you have this movement in the car, this is what you feel. Maybe if you just watch the video, you see this cockpit, the hardware moving maybe more than you see the car moving in the screen. But I think it's you don't see the movements of the car in game on the video as much as I do here sitting in front, 50 centimeters in front of the screens. So also tiny movements here, I see that the car is moving here and I feel it accordingly. So it makes perfect sense. I feel the vibration, you see it a little bit, I feel it here. So for me it's perfect. You see this, how the car is also in game, it moves a little bit. It's not like this, it's just a little bit. And also the movement in the D-Box system is a little bit. It's not like the big experience of a roller coaster where you get thrown around and everything is like jumping up and down. It's very subtle. It is also the difference between a setup. For example, we have a virtual reality cafe in Vienna, and there you go to have the experience. So all the motion systems, they are set up to throw you around. This is completely unrealistic. You would not have this kind of movements for shifting gears or going over a curb, a small one. So for this kind of movements, this small D-Box system is basically more than enough. And the gear shifts, I don't know how you see this, but it's quite strong feeling here in my D-Box system, and you see also a little bit in the car. So if you want to enforce or have this movement much stronger or less strong, I think this is to some point a matter of taste. For me, I got used to more subtle movements of the car. And for me this makes, like for example, if I do this, you see that the car is moving also in game. Maybe you see in the video that this is moving more than this if you compare it like here, but if you compare it to here, the car to the surrounding, it moves quite a bit, and it's more or less what the D-Box system is doing as well. So as far as I'm concerned, this is for me like this. You see this little, when you stop, this going in and out, it's exactly matching what I feel, what I see. And one of the best experiences when I started to use D-Box and motion, well, where we don't have the big curbs here, but Nordschleife, you have these high curbs. When you drift the car to the curb and it goes up the curb and gets pushed down again, you see this in the game, the car going sideways, it's just a little tiny bit, and then being pushed back to the road. This is exactly what the D-Box system is doing. So and the other really great thing is if you stop and somebody is running behind you, is running into you from behind, like a little bit, you know, like just give you a touch from behind. The car makes like this, and the D-Box makes like this. It feels like in being in a real car, getting hit softly from behind by another car. So I'm happy with this. But obviously, triple screen setup is completely different to virtual reality setup. So you cannot really compare those two. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, there's one. I think what is the big difference now thinking about this, because it just feels right for me, therefore I don't think about this. If you look the video, you see this, and this is just kind of stationary compared to the monitor and the base. But for me, I focus on the track, and if you look at the track and what the car is doing compared to the track, there is quite some movement in there. And since I just concentrate on the track, the car is doing some movement, and this is quite related to what I feel in the T-backs. Oh, I was fast. No, unsafe. Okay, who is the Santi guy? Santi, 1700 from Iberia. Well, I will have a lap with him and see.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
It's a very colorful car. Very different than mine. Mine is just dark red. This is not really very good race line he's using here, so he's not very fast, that's obvious. Oh! Super early brake point.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 44 Celsius.
I think I have to show him the... line a little bit.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Oh, he doesn't want to race with me or what? He's waiting! Why is he waiting? Does he think I'm going to slow him down? I don't think I slow him down. Well, but I make this. So one more lap and then I take a look what is else out there to do. It's at least P2. Oh, it's even P1.
Your quickest overall, you're now 1.2 seconds.
Let's see what Roberto can do.
You've just done a 1:43.79. Left side. He's still there, clear left. That was 1:43.85. Like this lap, track limits.
Too much brake. It's a pity because I was fast until then. Bit of drift, little drift. How fast is Pierre?
1.3 seconds, quicker than second. That lap was at 1:43.72.
Oh, there's some time. Found some time. Ah, it's a pity William is not here. We would have a good time here. Ah, I was 3/10 down. Just one now.
You're now 1.4 ahead of P2. You've just done a 1:43.62.
Let's see if I can hunt down EB and then I see what's Irby, Pierre Irby. Opa!
Okay, Big G, you need to watch the track limits.
Okay, then this lap.
Just overall. Car right. Clear right.
Let's do one lap in front of him so he can take a look at another possible line. And I try to get away a bit. Ah, he's good following. But he was much faster following than leading.
Your lap time was 1:43.75.
I miss my guys. One more thing came to my mind regarding the movements, and I have seen a video and an explanation about this some time ago, and it made very much sense. Most simulations, they put a camera where is your head, and it's attached to the car, like a hard attachment, like when you put a GoPro and stick it to like the window or the frame or whatever. And if you have ever done that without any gimbal stuff or things like this, a camera being attached to the car, the video of it, it's like this. It's exactly like in most simulations, the driver perspective is by default, because they put the camera where is your head, and it's attached like the car, so every movement the car does, the camera does, and it looks like this. I don't know if you drive real cars, I do, and you will never ever have this feeling in your car. If you sit in your car, no matter where you go, even if you go like a very rough track, and everything goes like vibrating and jumping up and down, your vision, your eyes sitting in your head, sitting on your neck and body and chair, is evening out, like I don't know how much, but 70-80% of it or so. So because you try to focus on something ahead, and your eyes, they will level out most of the movements, and the rest of your body is like a dampening system. So it's not like your eyes are attached to the car, but it's like a gimbal system. Your body, your neck, your muscles, the head, the eyes, they are focusing and leveling out movements of the car. So even if the car is rumbling around, your eyes, they will not move like that. And therefore this is what always bothered me in the default setting of the cameras in most simulations, when the camera is moving like the car is moving and it's shaking up and down like crazy. This is not realistic. You don't see your own car like that. So I always turn this down if the possibility is given. Not completely off, but almost. And therefore it seems like stable. Good. Without Nordschleife, I'm a bit lost, I have to admit. Maybe I do one. What is Gary doing now? Hi Gary, you're hiding down there.
Yes, you were
Oh,
giving
oh,
me
this
a
is loud.
big explanation. Ah,
Yeah, people were asking. I get this quite often, like because my setting in iRacing is quite a steady one, the camera, so it's hardly any movement
okay.
relative to the car.
Yeah.
And I get inquiries or questions about it regularly, like why it's so. Some people they want to achieve the same. Some people are concerned that this is not doesn't feel right. So, but this is why I explained this, why I use this kind of setting.
Okay.
So, what are you driving? Still
I'm
Formula?
driving Renault
Ah,
3.5,
Monza.
a Monza, yeah.
Well,
You're coming to me.
I have bad experience. I remember last time I tried to do a couple of laps there, I got like rear-ended permanently. Hmm.
Ooh, wee.
And you having practiced now, I think I cannot join. It doesn't give me. Ah, sorry, I have to withdraw first. I will try, but promise not to run into me.
I need to do a reset anyway.
Yeah, why so?
I don't know why I keep crashing out,
Oh.
but I keep on having this code. I need to check it once I restart. Hold on.
Now I join and Gary has to restart his stuff. Naja. It's going to be back and I have to drive Formel. Yeah, this is the Formel Renault with the DRS stuff. If I drive Formel then the Dallara F3, it's kind of... I like this more. Let's see if the buttons are working.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
Yeah, DRS is working. Good. Okay. Brake balance looks okay-ish too.
Salut Ronan.
Hi 50, I'm new to your channel. Do you, I guess, I don't see everything in the chat therefore. Do you mostly drive iRacing? Yes. Mostly. I have basically all the simulations, so for as long as we wait for Gary, I can chat a bit. I do have almost all the simulations. But I personally use iRacing most. Why? Because I drive with my friends online, online competition, different leagues, and for online competitive competition, iRacing is really the best. I do like R Factor 2 a lot for physics and feedback. I think it's even better than iRacing as far as this is concerned, but many other things are not so good. Then sometimes I drive Assetto Corsa due to the mods. For example, if I want to drive like a street car or like a classic car on some street circuit or some mountain road, something like this, in the day, in the night, with rain. It's very nice. Now and then I jump into Assetto Competizione and see what they have done. Normally I'm always kind of pissed and exit again. I hardly play Project Cars 2 by now. And I read that they got bought and everybody is concerned that they will be turned into some arcade game very soon with the next release. And I think there is not going to be a Project Cars 3 as a simulation. Ah, Gary. Hi, Gary. Ah, yeah, and then just to finish this off, Dirt Rally is probably the second thing I run most. Dirt Rally 2. I'm not really good in rally, but I do like to do it. So, Gary?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep, I think so.
I would like to say, are you ready to get your ass kicked, but I'm afraid it's going to be the other way around, especially if I'm ahead of you.
Hey, close your DRS a second, let's see.
Sorry?
Open your
Disengage
DRS.
limiter, there's traffic
Let's
behind.
see.
Watch your mirrors.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's open. Oh my gosh, these are cold
On your
tires.
Clear left.
Ooh.
On your right. Clear right.
You're too fast in this car for me. Well, and you did train now, you practice now when I had my Barcelona laps. Which, by the way, is much better fun than this.
Yeah.
Yes. Such a beautiful track.
I'll have to get that for my next track then. What temperature is the track?
33 degrees Celsius. Stop showing off.
Use the same.
You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Sorry?
Get the same setup that I'm using.
Did you share it?
I can do, yeah.
I'm fine with this.
Sector 1 is
I don't
2.2
have
seconds off
I
the
don't
pace.
have big motivation in this car on this track.
Yellow flag, caution.
What time did you drive here?
I haven't got a time in yet.
Okay.
That Australian track. See? They're trying to avoid you.
I didn't see, but I also didn't feel you, so that's good.
Yeah, map. I was on map panorama. So these are the first laps today on Monza for me.
Okay.
B27.
Wow, this stopped fast. I drove so many different cars tonight, this is amazing. I had Ferrari GTE, BMW GTE, V8, Ford Mustang GT Supercar, and now Formula.
Sector 1 is 1.6
Okay.
seconds off the pace. They'll delete this lap, track limits.
I have to brake so much later. I brake way too early.
B22.
Ah, sorry. It's alright, man. No big deal. I was driving the UMP modified before this, so I was fitting right in.
1.1
Ah,
seconds
voice
off
chat
the
is way
pace.
too loud.
That's a dirt car, for people who don't know.
I can't hear my own car.
Mind these track limits, please, Big G.
That's a full collie outside. Otherwise, you'll be alright. I'm glad to start swimming. Thank you. Hey, you finally have some competition though. What are you gonna do?
Where are you, Gary?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere near Martin's time.
I am coming.
Yeah, don't see you.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. I try every week to match that time. Hasn't happened yet.
I gotta wait for you because this will take forever.
B19.
Maybe one day.
Go, go, go.
right side, clear right.
Come on, hunt him! I brake later here than you. This was all your fault. Oh, a McLaren. Complete in orange.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
How do you know when I'm braking?
I don't know. But if I'm very close behind you, it's obvious. Because I'm almost run into you.
Okay.
This was now later or at the same, but
Roughly the same. I never really got a bit hard because the car is feeling a little twitchy.
Left side. Clear left, car left. Clear left.
haha! Don't run into me!
Try not to.
I broke too early.
Second off in sector 1. Okay, Big G, we need to watch these track limits.
I braked at the end of that green on the left.
P16.
Where are you?
You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Clear left.
Gary keeps on crashing. It's not me who is choosing this track car combination, just for the record.
The leader has just done 147.8.
Sorry, I meant hi everybody.
Yeah, you're the second
Not
last,
even- not
second
even
slower, Gary. What's going on?
My
Tim-
bad.
That's
I didn't
embarrassing.
exactly hear you over the car. I just kind of assumed. That's why I call myself a dumb American sometimes.
Where are you?
No man, the engine noise is so loud.
Gary?
In the pits.
It's
No,
not just me. That's wonderful.
Now you're destroyed and devastated and depressed and you're not coming out anymore, or what?
Nah, I am actually feeling really tired.
Oh, yeah,
I'm coming out now.
of course, it's the tiredness. Ah, yes, otherwise you would eat me alive. But being so tired.
Where are you?
Now behind, because you didn't come, so I switched
Car
to...
approaching. Watch your mirrors.
And now I have to start again with these stupid cold tires because of you? Oh. This is now again 2 laps to get used to cold tires and then another 2 laps to get used to warm tires.
Yeah.
New fastest
And
lap,
then you crash.
1:34.1.
For a moment I wanted to crash you, but then I thought it's not the Dallara, so no fun.
Oh my god.
You have no top speed in your setup.
How you liking the new car model? Ed?
I've got mixed feelings on it. I don't think it's bad. It's just, I don't know, it changed the balance of the
Left
car.
side. Still there. Clear left. Car left.
Yeah, I'm still not used to it yet.
Hold your line.
I
Still
had a
there.
real hard time figuring out where the limit is.
Still there.
Before it's kind of intuitive. Now I feel like it's going to take a lot of
Still there.
practice.
Clear left.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't get a sense of where...
Heavy breathing going on.
Mind these track limits, please, Big G.
I was like that my first hour or two of practice, and I really...
Oh, I forgot stupid DRS.
But I just drove softer, and I found it a lot easier.
So you'd forget to press once this stupid button and then bloop, somebody is just eating you.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
I've changed mine slightly.
I went up on me
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
I should try your car.
Clear left.
Yeah, therefore I told you I stay with mine.
Shit. If you can, send it my way. I'll try it and see how many bars left.
Next time.
I'm getting the same sort of thing, but I'm also getting random, like understeer and then oversteer
Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
Are you also pushing DRS all the time?
Most of the time, when I remember to put it on.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Left side, clear left.
Oh, you serious? Bernard!
Well, sometimes. Sorry guys.
And I think I need to do front wing
You'll
anyway.
need to slow down to give back the time gained.
I think I have a cone stuck under my car.
No, I don't think the tire's bad. I just think I don't understand it yet.
Can you take a look? It feels really weird.
Sector 1
Alright,
is
in front of me.
17 seconds off the
Have a
pace.
I do wonder why we're all consistently a
Car
lot
left.
slower though. I do wonder if they took
No,
the grip
still
out of
there.
it.
everything's
left.
fine. Whoa!
Oh shit.
What are you guys doing in the middle of the road, huh?
Sorry, it was Joshua. I thought I had a cone in my car and my friend tried to find out and I didn't see you coming. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, Joshua.
Oh, good guys, oh good.
You on the track, Gary?
Yeah. I'm gonna come into the pit. You still streaming?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, fellas,
Alright.
I'm gonna take off and go drive some more
Alright, let me
dirt
come
cars.
into the pit
Happy
Okay.
testing.
Later, man.
See ya. See you later.
Oh.
Okay, you can take a look.
Okay. Ah, lovely. Right. See.
No more excuses now.
Let's see what this shit's about. 2 warm-up laps.
Disengage limiter. All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Wow, gears are long.
Hoppa! So speed limiter.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
I added a bunch of wings front and rear compared to the original setup. Original setup had way less wings, but I couldn't run with it.
Wow. Doing the light in the start here. You're understeer there, boy.
Where are you?
I crashed off.
Oh, This is warm-up lap. You serious?
Alright, let's go. Alright, this takes some serious warming up. I can tell by the way it's driving.
Sorry?
It's gonna take 2 laps to warm up at least.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
No.
On your right. Yellow flag. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Nice!
You have to be more careful in the corners, I think, because your setup, I think, was much faster in the corners but slower in the straights. So,
V16.
I mean, you would be surprised how the original setup drove, because this was super unstable. Wow.
Just made that. Got a cluster of cars coming, so be careful.
Who is coming?
Cluster of cars, I just said, were coming, so just be careful.
Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace.
Where are you? Coming. You're losing me more and more.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 5.0 off the leader's pace. That lap was at 1:39.0. Sector 3 is car right. Right side's clear. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Got it, man.
Car right, right side's clear.
Go, go, go. Try and get out of the way.
Good.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Sector 1 is 6.9 seconds off the pace.
Can't make it out past the yep.
I think my favourite thing is that if you get like a centimetre of your tyre on the gravel, you suddenly lose 99% of the grip.
Yeah, I've had heaps of slow-mo in the area, but it just kept sliding.
Sector
It's
2
almost
is
like you gain
1.9
momentum
seconds
on the
off the
gravel.
pace.
So they have to pick that.
Not even with
You've
draft!
got to take it so slowly and
I'm
stop
shocked.
Getting proper heat into the tires. So it's a vicious cycle in the end.
Yeah, I'm dreading the laps of races unless they...
I can't go any slower! If I go slower, I don't have downforce.
They have to. I mean, half the field is not finished
You're
already.
funny, you are.
Okay, Big G, you need to watch the track limits.
Now you're trying really hard.
How you know this?
Because I'm not 3 seconds faster than you. And I did a quick lap and you're still behind me, kind of.
The guy ahead is just done at 138.0.
But I can't hear my engine anymore because of your breathing. So this is another indication you really try very hard.
I'm a bit faster than you now.
I'm waiting for you. It's getting boring here.
Look at the times.
Right side's clear. Right side. Clear right. Sector 1 is 2.3 seconds off the pace.
Ah, come on. Again with my draft. And then you're bragging with times you did only with my help. Pulling you there.
Let's see if you can catch me now then. An overtake.
Ah, easy peasy.
17th place. Car left.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. There you
Clear
go.
left.
Super clean pass. It only took half a lap.
All right,
Oh, Gary.
you proved your point.
Whew.
I'm going to bed now, but yeah, good run.
It was quite good.
Got to get used to that setup.
Oh,
Let me save it. It seems as though it's got plenty of understeer.
no, only if you overdrive the corners.
Me.
So I will make a break now, or as I don't know. I think I started to drive at 10, so 4 hours ago.
Okay.
So there's only one watching. I think this is myself. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good. That's good. Yes, I have to check out this error message I keep getting every time it freezes like this.
This really doesn't sound good.
Error 6008. That's the only. Everything is clear. Just that error message I get. I don't know what this means, but I haven't checked.
What do you mean it's clear?
Like there are no other error messages. Everything is just running quite smoothly.
Okay.
But when it freezes in iRacing, this is the message I get. Double check it.
Martin's put up a setup now in DRS.
If it's what I think it is, then I wouldn't be surprised. An error. Right. Yep. Event ID 6008. What that is. Critical thermal event indicates that the problem is related to one of your hardware components not functioning properly. That is triggering the computer to shut down.
Oh.
Check if your CPU is overheating.
Again, Gary and his overclocking issues.
Yeah, but it does this even in a low overclock as well. So that's why I just run it at the 4.4. I've been running at 4.7 last few days now because it does the same thing at 4.2 or 4.0. So it's not the overclock, I don't think.
Or you have ruined your CPU for good, and now it's also overheating with low speed.
Yeah, no, I need to. Maybe I've got some dust in there, needs clearing.
Yep, we're on the
Maybe.
V7 tires now.
Yeah. Alright, Bernard, I am off, mate. I will maybe see you over the weekend.
Okay. My tablet is. I just watched if I can see my stream on my tablet. I can, but then I hear what we are talking like
I don't know, half a minute late.
Yeah.
I have to turn off the...
This is what happens when I'm talking to you and I start watching your stream.
And it says loud loss, but still it makes YouTube is not behaving correctly. In my tablet the speaker is turned off, but still YouTube Live is using this. Okay, now it's off. Oh, yeah, good. But I don't see the chat, that's stupid. I went there because I thought I will be able to see the chat, but I don't see the chat. Anyway, Gary, good night. Thanks for the nice races. Get Barcelona.
Yeah, I will. Alright, good night, mate. Good night.
Good night, good night. Bye bye.
The guy in front has just done a 138.0.
Is that a high downforce swing, Greg?
I'm on mid downforce.
Yes. Ah, sorry, James.
No problem.
Hey, Greg.
See you, everyone.
See ya.
See you.